Most people think high IQ means you're great at math, or you crushed it on some standardized test in the 10th grade. That's not it. The real signs of a genuinely sharp mind are way more subtle than that, and honestly, kind of weird. And before I get to number 6, that one's the one most people miss completely. So stick around real quick. I'm not going to tell you you're a genius at the end of this. Some of these signs you'll have, some you won't. But if you recognize yourself in 4 or more of these, the way you process the world is genuinely different from most people around you. Sign 1. You talk to yourself. And I don't mean you're unhinged. I mean you narrate things in your head, or even out loud, when you're trying to work something out. Psychologists call this inner speech. And research out of Bangor University found that people who do this consistently show stronger self-regulation and sharper focus. Your brain is basically using language to organize its own thinking. That's not weird, that's elite processing. Sign 2. You second-guess yourself constantly, and that actually makes you smarter, not less confident. The Dunning-Kruger effect is real. The less someone knows about something, the more certain they feel. High IQ people feel uncertain because they can genuinely see how much they don't know. That internal doubt isn't a bug. It's what keeps you from being the loudest, most wrong person in the room. 3 and 4 are where it gets kind of uncomfortable, because most people don't see these as strengths. Sign 3. You get overstimulated easily. Loud environments, too many people, too much going on at once, and you've probably been told you're too sensitive your whole life. But here's what's actually happening. Your brain is taking in and processing more sensory information than average. Research from Northwestern University found that creative and high-intelligence individuals have what they call a leaky sensory gate, meaning your brain filters out less. You're not too sensitive. You're running a more powerful processor, and the world around you just hasn't caught up. Sign 4. You stay up late, and your brain genuinely won't shut off. Night owls have been called lazy forever, but a study from the London School of Economics found that people who prefer staying up late score higher on cognitive assessments on average. Your circadian rhythm being shifted later isn't a discipline problem. It's literally correlated with higher general intelligence. Your brain is just still going, when everyone else tapped out hours ago. Sign 5. You find it really hard to explain things simply, not because you don't understand them, but because you understand them too well. You can see every exception, every angle, every nuance. So when someone asks you a question, you give them the full picture instead of the simple answer. Most people see this as overthinking. What it actually is your brain refusing to be intellectually dishonest. You won't simplify something to the point of making it wrong, and that's rarer than you think. And sign 6, random whites, the one I said most people miss. You genuinely enjoy being alone. Not because you're antisocial or you don't like people, but because solitude is where your brain actually gets to do what it does best. Process, connect dots, think freely. A study from the British Journal of Psychology found that highly intelligent people derive significantly less satisfaction from socializing than average. Not because they're cold, because their inner world is rich enough to be genuinely engaging on its own. If you've always needed a little more alone time than the people around you, now you know why. How many of these were you? Drop the number in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. And if any of these hit different than you expected, follow Cortex Core, because the psychology I'm dropping next is going to make this one look like the intro.